Hope you had a nice weekend. We had a nice weekend here. The weather was cold, but that meant we got to make a fire every day, and that was just great. And then the feeling that we're at the tail end of this pandemic, at least the part where we're in serious lockdown. It feels like it's moving in the positive direction. I'm being very cautious, but I'm interacting with more people, at least online, that are vaccinated. And my dad's, he was 70, he's got both of his shots, so that's exciting. So it feels like we're moving in the right direction. We're in the last week of the Honor the Vite, Support the Healing campaign. And today I want to give you an analogy called the windshield analogy. And the windshield analogy is this. When your windshield's really dirty on your car, if more dirt shows up on the windshield, you hardly notice it. If, however, your windshield is clean and very clear, when something does show up on the windshield, you notice it right away and it really stands out. And I noticed that this weekend with regards to eating sugar. One of the things I've learned from kind of this pandemic, which has really kind of given me an opportunity to kind of strip away all the layers of kind of my diet and what I put in my body and what I look at and everything. Really strip away all those layers to see which things really show up and what things I value and what things I can let go. And so I've done that with food in particular. And on Friday, I think it was we had Thursday off and Friday off because of weather. And on Friday, in the middle of the day, we had all this extra good dessert around the house, and I was just like, you know what, I want to tear into this dessert a little bit. And so I had some chocolate. I had a piece of I feel like the hungry caterpillar. I had some chocolate. I had a piece of cupcake, and I had some piece of lemon bar. And I just ate more dessert than I typically do. And what I noticed over the next, 4 hours that afternoon, and over the next 2 days, still into today, is that all of the areas of my body that have kind of some aches to them, from particular my left ankle, my shoulders, and my right hand, all the areas that have kind of injury or ache, all ached, immensely more than usual. And that's counter to the week before. So the week leading up to that Friday, I had not eaten any of that stuff. And for me, I think I'm really kind of narrowing down on sugar. I know sugar has some consequences that I've never really given much thought to. But anyway, because of the eating has been so clean, it seems pretty clear that this is an impactful food. And I don't think I would have noticed it without kind of really cleaning the windshield, so to speak. So in regards to supporting the healing, just wanted to put that out there and as a thing to consider. You may not realize the impact certain things are having on you. And if you can kind of do kind of a cleaning of your windshield, you might notice some things that'll surprise you, and it's definitely worth consideration. So just throwing that out there for you. Let's do some training. Follow your senses. Where do they lead you? What stands out? It could be one thing, or it could be the way your senses just show up with things. So something here, something there, something sound, something sight, something touch, something smell, something taste. The key is just to focus in on the senses. Maybe there's a cue that you can follow. Okay, my eyes are heavy, so I'll close them. Once you've settled in with your senses, we'll move on to second bell. Ground. What's beneath you? From there, move to pelvis. Core. Heart space. Throat. Top of the head. Soften the face. Throw a little smile on there. Put the smile on your face real slow. So like really, really, really slow. See if you can feel the muscles of your face. Super slow, engaging. Where's your breath? Where do you feel it the most? Maybe it's at your nose. Maybe you can feel the movement of the little hairs inside your nose as you breathe. Maybe it's in your body somewhere. Can you feel where in your body you notice it? How's it moving? Is it moving up and down? Is it moving forward and back? Is it like a swing, spiral? What's the direction it's taking? Now expand it really big. Make it really huge. Do that for 3 rounds. 3 huge inhales and huge exhales. Now notice it. What's it feel like now? Location. Intensity. Direction. Depth. Size. What are you grateful for? And when you're ready, go ahead and shift that gratitude from something that is kind of a cultivation to an expression of compassion. Change its direction. Change the direction of kind of the goodwill and send it out to someone who, in particular, an individual, someone who you think could use a little bit of goodwill, a little bit of kind of lift. And then imagine the goodwill that you cultivated inside yourself going out to them. When you're ready, finish up with 2 inhales and 2 exhales. Second exhale finishes the practice. Always a pleasure, Armor Down. See you tomorrow.